Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Mayday Media. We're pointing out a few pieces on the chessboard. Got a couple stories for you tonight. I thought they were pretty good. One of them is it's the end of the web. Is it the end of the web as we know it? We're not going to read the whole article, just the first few paragraphs. It's a very long article, but I'm going to talk about it and what I think. Next one is Governor Jeff Landry declares state of emergency in Louisiana due to severe police officer shortage. Yeah, we'll get into this one too. And I'm going to talk about what I think's really going on with the police shortage. But before we get into them, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Help me out a little bit. Others might be interested in this stuff too. The web is in crisis and artificial intelligence is to blame. For decades, seeking knowledge online has meant Googling it and clicking on the links the search engine offered up. Search has so dominated our information seeking behaviors that few of us ever think to question it anymore. But AI is challenging all of that and fast. A new generation of AI powered answer engines could make finding information easier by simply giving us the answer to our questions rather than forcing us to wade through the pages of links. Well, that right there I find is bullshit. Most of these AI powered answered engines are built and prepared and gives you the answer that Google wants, that Bing wants, and you're probably still better off just searching for yourself. Now, let's say, for instance, I want to make a short story about Steve McQueen, and I go to a AI chat GPT and give me a 10-minute short story about Steve McQueen, something like that. Something like that I could see being useful. I mean, it's something I've actually thought about using myself, and I've played around with it. But as far as just it giving me an answer to a question of like real importance, like, who's in control of the banking system in this country, things like that are going to have an answer given that is not true. Any kind of thing that's really important that you need to know about, it's going to give you the answer that Google wants you to have. This is why I don't see searching ever becoming an issue. There could be an AI that's, designed to do the conspiracy thing or something. But again, it's all about how they're programmed. Meanwhile, the web is filling up with AI-generated content of dubious quality. It's polluting search results and making traditional search less useful. The implication of this shift could be big. Seeking information using a search engine could be almost completely replaced by this new generation of large language model powered systems, says Ethan Mollick, an associate professor at the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, who has lately made a name for himself as an analyst of these AIs. An analyst, another analyst. This could be good for consumers, but it could also completely upend the delicate balance of publishers, tech giants, and advertisers on which the internet, as we know it, has long depended. AI agents could help cut through the clutter, but research is already suggesting that they also eliminate any need for people to click through the website they rely on to produce their answers, says Mollick. Without traffic, the business model for many publishers of providing useful human generation information on the web could collapse. Over the past week, I've been playing with a new free AI-powered search engine / web browser on the iPhone called Arc Search. When I type in a search query, it first identifies the best half dozen websites with information on that topic, then uses AI to read and summarize them. It's like having an assistant who can instantly and concisely relate the results of the Google search to you. It's such a time saver that I'm betting that once most people try it, they'll never be able to imagine going back to the old way of browsing the web. Again, it'll give you the answers that it wants. While Arc Search is convenient, I feel a little guilty using it because instead of clicking through the website it summarizes, I'm often satisfied with the answer it offers up. Yeah, exactly. The maker of ARC is getting something for free, my attention, and I'm getting the information I want, but the people who create that information get nothing. That's another issue with it. The company behind ARC did not respond to the request for comment on what their browser might mean for the future of the web. The company's chief executive has said in the past he thinks their product may transform, but he's not sure how. So again, you're still going to have to search. You're going to want to search, and there's people that's going to have to need to search. In fact, you might start searching more with the AI just to double check it and cross-reference it. That might be something. You're going to see more articles about this type of stuff real soon, and you might even start to see some collapse happen. But I don't know. The internet, in my opinion, is it's almost like another dimension. And I don't know if you can stop a dimension or not. Governor Jeff Landry declares state of emergency in Louisiana due to severe police officer shortage. Governor Landry has declared a state of emergency. Landry's executive order issued Thursday lifts limits on how many new employees Louisiana sheriffs can hire on payroll increase for their department. The Louisiana Sheriff's Association estimates the sheriff's office statewide are currently short by approximately 1,800 deputies, leading to challenges in maintaining adequate staffing levels and increasing response time to emergency calls. In light of these statistics, Governor Larry issued an executive order to address the pressing needs for the additional law enforcement personnel. Michael Ransta, executive director of the Louisiana Sheriff's Association, voiced his support for Governor Landry's actions, stressing that he needs to fill vacant deputy positions on the front lines of law enforcement. Let's see here. I guess that's all there is. Landry said, currently our state is facing a shortage of officers, resulting in the increase of crime and less public safety. Former police officer and sheriff's deputy stressed the critical role of law enforcement officers to ensure public safety and maintain order. Yeah, exactly. But when their hands are tied or when they're being arrested because they're making arrests and people, die of overdoses, and they got to go do 20 years in jail. Yeah, who the fuck is going to want to be a police officer? What's going to end up happening is they're going to hire a bunch of foreigners and browns and blacks and everything, and they're going to come right after the white man. Make no mistake about it. And more reason to get prepared to leave your country. But this here is there's more of the story here. Does it say anything? Violent crimes top concerning among voters? Yeah, violent crimes, you bet. And Louisiana, fuck yeah. GOP legislature approved a congressional map with the second majority black district and passed a bill that reshapes the primary system for congressional elections. But yeah, again, when you're being put in jail for making arrests or for shooting somebody who's a multi felon with murders, rapes, and he's got a gun in his hand, you blow him away, and all of a sudden you're being looked at as the criminal. Yeah, it's not going to be good. I come from Illinois, and they changed the law down there some years back, the new constitution, and it basically made the criminal the victim and the victim the criminal, if you really read it and seen how it was stated. And I'm sorry to tell you, but it's doing the same to law enforcement. It's making them the criminal too. I guess they didn't see that one coming. I know I did. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to get off of here. Again, like and subscribe. Get some of this message out. Anyway, toodaloo.